Evening guys, so welcome to the second daily spirit vibe for August the 2nd. So I'm using the astrology deck and the good tarot. That's what they want, that's what they're going to get. So 4 and 2. So let's get into this. 4 and 2. Oh, they changed my battery really. Let's hope we get the reading out of it anyway. 4 and 2 spirit. What are the messages? 4 and 2. You are in Leo season. This is the 5th house. Guess what else? That one was that. Oh, okay. One more. That one. Oh. So we have Leo at the end. Okay, I will. And then the first card is the 5th house, which is Leo. So we are in Leo season. So someone's going to need to have a lot of courage for what they're about to face, what they're about to endure. But I do want to say it's like that you have that strength within you. So don't let these challenges shift you into a negative energy, yeah, because this is what these challenges are trying to do. But it just feels like have that courage, have that strength that you will succeed, because the strength card comes after the devil card. So it's like there's some sort of a, you know, if it's not an actual demon, it's something that the demon to you, something that needs to be healed, something that needs to be toxic. Leo rules the heart chakra, so it could be got to do with your heart space. So anger, grief, anxiety, really feeling anxiety. There's someone's anxiety has really been heightened recently. It could be got to do with their children, okay, because Leo rules children also. We have the 5th house which rules children, and we have Leo, okay. So the first card that we have, that's number 17 by the way. First card we have is number 29, 5th house, creativity, okay. It just feels like there's going to be a lot of the two faces on this. So it just feels like there is going to be a lot of that deceptive energy, and I'm saying it because the second card we have is Black Moon Lilith, mystery, yeah. And we know that's a quite deceptive energy. It's more of the darker energy. So I do feel that there is two-faced people here. I do feel like there's a lot of shadow energy that's going to be revealed. It feels like someone was very creative in how they did this, or how they're trying to set somebody up is the word I just got. So someone has been really, really creative, but the joke is on them, is my sense. They are the joker, because it's like, look at this, look at that beam of light coming down between those two faces. So it's kind of like the divine, that light has shown somebody truly who someone really is. The mask is cracked, the mask has fallen off here. Feels like someone is done a lot of these things just for attention. So there's definitely issues there that someone feels the need to be two-faced, to do things to people to gain attention. Like that's a bit that's unhealed trauma. There's a lot of it here. So Black Moon Lilith, mystery, number 12. Oh, we have the Ankh symbol in this as well, but there's also angel wings. She's the, I suppose, the ruler of the shadow self, the shadow self of us. But like with the moon, it talks about deception, things that's being hidden. So there is a lot of things coming out to the open now, that were hidden from either collective, individual people. I want to say hold on. That's what I feel, because I feel like it's going to be quite shocking what comes out, and I want to say someone really needs to ground their energy, because right now as I'm saying that I can feel my heart going, like anxiety, and that's what I felt like. Someone's quite anxious. It feels like more stuff is going to come out, so you really got to watch that energy. and keep yourself grounded for what's about to transpire here. Okay, the third card we have is number 44, what a beautiful angel number. We have solar eclipse, revolution. So it does feel like there's going to be some sort of an uproar or a backlash to whatever's been hidden is coming out. There is definitely going to be a backlash here, okay? Because you can see the sun is being hidden. So when the sun is being hidden, there's a lot of darkness. There's a lot of darkness, and we know it from the black moon in it. And it feels like that is, there's going to be like oppression is the word I get when I look at this card. There's going to be a lot of oppression here. Things that were done in the dark is definitely coming out to the surface here. Okay, the fourth card we have is number 33. Now they're powerful master numbers, 44, 33. We have the ninth house, we have faith, okay? And I'm really drawn, when I look at this, I'm really drawn to Neptune. Is it Neptune? Yeah, it is. Or it's not, it's Mercury. It's Mercury that I'm really drawn to here. It wouldn't be on the old standard ones, okay? So the ninth house talks about, ruled by Sagittarius, it talks about our faith, our religion, our spirituality, our belief systems. Feels like someone's belief systems are going to be really changing here. I feel like their faith is definitely going to be tested in whatever this revolt or revolution or whatever's coming out. Feels like someone really needs to stay grounded, stay calm, stay centered, trust. Trust there's a reason for this to happen, because it's almost like the cycle needs to be played out and it's the end. So it feels like it's the end of like a karmic cycle. I'm just looking, not really karmic there as in astrology cards, but it feels like it's an end of a karmic cycle that it's just at the end of playing out here. 0707 as I said that. It feels like there's going to be people leaving people's lives here. And I think that's a good thing. It feels like it's going to be a blessing for other people, but it's the end of the road. It's the end of the karmic cycle. So once the lesson is over, it's over. And that's what needs to be played out here. It's really at the end of it. Okay, we have the 9 of fire. We have the 10 of fire. So that's the wounded warrior. Someone has really suffered and endured a hell of a lot here with this 9 of Wands by two-faced people, by people who have used their creativity to cause trouble, to cause like lies. I want to say lies. Feels like whoever this attention seeker was just saying lies for attention is my sense, okay? But in the process of that, whoever they were lying about, they put them through this horrific space of that 9 of Wands. It's like being bruised and battered and being broken down and tore and just constantly at. And I've just seen like a chicken, when a chicken like attacks another one, they keep plucking the feathers. So it feels like it's a bully. It feels like it's a bully. Is really, someone's gone through an awful lot by the hands of someone who's quite dark, quite jealous, very attention-seeking energy. But it feels like that no matter what someone was subjected to, they kept that light within them, and they're nearly at the end, and they are, because we have the 10 of Wands, which talks about completion. Okay, so this cycle is complete, and the burdens, someone's put an awful lot of burdens and stress upon another person, and someone's had to really be strong, and someone's had to really be courageous to try and get up and live their life regardless of external energy and things that are being external to this person, is what I feel. Okay, what else? Thank you. Whatever it is, I went in reverse, star in reverse, yeah. Because they were dealing with someone quite dark. I already said that. They were dealing with someone quite dark. Someone who is quite unhealed. Someone who, because I already felt that like attention, that need. The star in reverse could be someone who really wants to be famous, or really wants to be in the public eye, or craves a lot of attention, but they're a dark person. They're really dark when it's in reverse. Okay, whoever this is, whatever hopes and wishes and dreams that they had for someone, and the burden, stresses, and with the lies and everything, it's not going to manifest when it's in reverse. It's not going to manifest. So hopes, dreams and wishes of someone here is being denied, is the word I've just seen. We have the Queen of Earth here, so we could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn female, a hard working person, a business person, someone who's very dependable and loyal. We have Aquarius here with that star. Someone is really unhealed. The star talks about healing. Someone's really, really unhealed here. Whoever the two-faced person is really unhealed, who has caused significant emotional and psychological damage onto people, is because they're unhealed. It's because they're dark. Because of jealousy. Because that attention is, it's a lack. It's an insecurity within there if you need to have that attention. Right, let's get 2 for Black Moon Lilith. Please, 2 for Black Moon Lilith. There's a higher reason for this. There is a higher reason and a higher purpose for this. Oh, Ace of Earth. Okay, so we have the 5 of Air. Not surprised. Not surprised to see the 5 of Swords here for Black Moon and Little Mystery. Yeah, because I said whoever it is quite dark. Yeah, it's someone who done a lot of stuff in the background, in the shadows. This talks about like a narcissist. This talks about someone wanting to win at all costs. They don't care what they say. They don't care what they do. They don't care who they hurt. They could have no conscience anyway. They have no morals. They'll do whatever it takes. And this is what someone has been dealing with. This is what this energy is. What has like trying to beat someone down. Like really trying to beat someone down to the dark level that they're at. For sure, there's a lot of things hidden here. I feel like there's a lot of lies. I feel like there's going to be like a fight, or because the 5 of Swords talks about a battle. Someone's playing all these psychological games in some sort of battle or in some sort of a war, but truly they're just at war with themselves. They don't, because this is a new beginning. Ace of Earth is a new beginning. Yes, it is my engagement on card, but it talks about like a new stable beginning where you get to plant your seeds and let it grow to ultimate abundance. There's somebody who wants a new beginning that they know it's going to go to the long term. Somebody's doing everything within the power to stop that. With the Black Moon Lilith and the 5 of Air, they're doing everything within their power to stop someone having this successful, new, stable, abundant beginning here. But they're not going to be successful. Right, let's get one more for Lilith. Thank you. 6 of Water, yeah. Past life soulmate. This is somebody's past life karmic soulmate. This is past life issues just being played out here. Miss Kathryn, I did already say it's a karmic cycle, so this is what someone's had to face and endure because it's their karma. It's what had to be paid off. It's that simple, and somebody's been in a lot of pain. It feels like someone's been in a lot of emotional pain. Look, because 6 of Water can talk about children, but it talks about looking back and a lot of nostalgic memories. So somebody's really been looking back, like nostalgic, looking back and feeling that emotional, probably feeling more emotional pain for looking back because of what they've been dealing with, this toxic person. What have we got underneath it? We have the King. Well, they shouldn't be in reverse, but I'll take them up right. We have the King of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In this deck, she doesn't do reversals, so that's why none of them should. Well, I had the starter, but hey ho. Right, my battery is flashing, so I'm going to change it now. Would be the best to change. So, yeah, so someone's had to deal with all that. We had the 10 of Water. So that's the 10 of Cups. Happiness and peace. That's what someone wants, but that's not what someone has got here. Okay, so let's get 2 for Solar Eclipse. Revolution. It's going to be massive change. And I feel like that's what someone's needed, the strength here, the courage to bring about this massive change in their lives. Not having to deal with this. Not wanting to deal with this. Don't take it. Well, okay. Yeah, brilliant. So we have the 2 of Air, so that's the 2 of Swords, and it's in reverse. So decision's been made, somebody's no longer conflicted, someone knows what they want to do, and that's what I felt like. Someone knows that they want to bring this change and they're sick of dealing with this, so they've made a decision. Someone is really not in their head, someone is really not conflicted anymore about what they need to do, how they need to make the changes in their life, what needs to, I want to say the word, a priority, because there's sort of written. What's a priority, what's not a priority, what I should be giving my time and energy to, what I shouldn't be giving my time and energy to. Someone's no longer confused, somebody's no longer stuck, I want to say. They're no longer. They know what they need to do. And like with any eclipse, it's massive energy. It's massive change regardless. It's massive. It's massive. What's the end? Tree of air. So somebody could be separating from someone, or separating from a job, or separating from where they live, or because there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain and suffering with the Tree of Swords. Yes, they can talk about a death, but it's not the death of a person. It's a death of ways, thinking, living, believing, belief systems. Belief systems. That's quite interesting because the ninth house talks about your belief systems. Someone's re-evaluating their belief systems. We have the messenger of fire, so it's the page of fire. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it talks about communications coming in. It's going to be really good news. With someone who is really stuck and conflicted, it's going to be reaching out and communicating, communicating something that is really going to make somebody happy. It's my sense. Really going to set someone on fire. Not in that kind of a sense, but it's like yes, we can do this. Yes, we can make these changes. Like it's like positive news. It's like news of somebody's been waiting for, that really gets the ball rolling in their life and forward movement in their life. Definitely. It's going to bring about change. Yeah, it could lead to like abundance. We have the 9 of Earths, that's 9 of Pentacles. Like it could, whatever news it is, it could make someone be really financially independent. You know, it could be about finances. There's stability. 9 of Pentacles energy is very stable, very grounded energy. So whatever it is going to keep someone grounded in life. I do feel it's going to be, whatever it is, it's going to be an increase in your finances, in your abundance and your wealth, for sure. Okay, let's get to for the 9th house, faith. Oh, keep going. That's it. We have the Ace of Air. Oh, wow. Wow. I'll just put that now. We have the Ace of Air, so that is Ace of Swords. And we have the World. So like with the 9th house, it feels like there's a lot of truths about to be spoken. Ace of Swords, it talks about the truth. It talks about a new beginning. It talks about having someone becoming aware of something, having that epiphany, like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Yes, it could be got to do with spirituality, because the 9th house of spirituality doesn't really have to be, okay? But because like the 9th house rules foreign travel, so the World card rules travel too. Yeah, the World card talks about freedom, someone being freed from something. I feel like it's their belief systems, like what I said, then, because 9th house is about your belief systems. It feels like someone's breaking free out of their belief systems. They've got some sort of epiphany. They've had some sort of a download that life doesn't have to be like this, or I don't have to feel like this, or I don't have to stay like this, because somebody is unstuck here. They're unstuck. They're not conflicted, like, and they're going to bring about a change, which is going to be positive. They are breaking free. They're closing down a cycle, because that's what the world talks about. Closing down a massive cycle in our life in order to start something new. And something new is definitely starting. We have an ace beside it. But it is the truth. There is some sort of maybe spiritual truths, potentially. Truths, again, about the belief system. Feels like somebody's going to be travelling overseas. 9th house rules foreign travel. Or a foreigner, maybe a foreigner, someone from a foreign country is going to reveal something to somebody that shatters their illusions of how maybe they've been thinking, how they've been living. Because it feels like there's going to be an overhaul of someone's life, but not just their life, it's more like their daily routine and what they do, or maybe what they think on a daily basis, because it feels like they've learned a lot with this darkness around them. That's what happens. You bloom in darkness. You're like a seed in the darkness, and then the light comes and you just bloom. So it's like somebody definitely went through something very tough, very painful, in a very dark period because of dark energy trying to do things to them, but they've seen the light now and they're about to grow, they're about to blossom, they're about to change many aspects of themselves, to have the strength, to have the courage. And look what we have here at the end. we have the Empress. So we could be dealing with a Taurus. We could be dealing with a Libra. We don't have to be, but the Taurus is an absolute beautiful woman. A very abundant female. A very abundant female. Now this could be happening to a Taurus or to an Empress. Or this is about the Empress. Someone's making their way towards an Empress. Because they're no longer conflicted. There's going to be massive change. Or maybe someone's just had some sort of an epiphany about an Empress, or they've changed their opinions, or what their previously held beliefs about an Empress. Because the Empress is like a very abundant female here. She is very good. This darkness could have been around an Empress. Just take the energies, guys, whatever way it resonates for you. But we have Taurus, we have Libra, we have Aquarius, we have Pisces energy here. Then in astrology we have strong Leo. Well, I guess we have Sag. Yeah, that is it. So guys, I'm going to leave this there with you. Okay? Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. The giveaway is down below. Don't forget to enter that. And if you're looking for a private reading, all that information is down below. Guys, take care. I'll see you tomorrow.